The Levels effect in After Effects unlocks the true power of your footage. Why does this effect exist? Let's explore the main reasons. First, it allows you to control the dynamic range of your image. Adjust shadows and highlights so your footage has real depth and impact. Second, it lets you adjust tonality. Fine-tune the midtones to create a balanced, natural, and visually appealing image. It provides color correction. You can adjust the red, green, and blue channels individually to remove any unwanted color casts. Fourth, it gives you output control. Limit the final range of your image for broadcast standards or to achieve a unique stylistic look. Fifth, it enables alpha correction. Refine transparency and sharpen or soften edges in compositing to make your image look polished and professional. Now, let's explore the options that make Levels so powerful. The channel option lets you choose whether to affect the overall RGB, a single color channel, or the alpha channel. This gives you flexibility to adjust overall brightness, specific colors, or transparency. Input black defines which input value is considered pure black. It darkens shadows, increases contrast, and removes unwanted dark grays. Input white defines which input value is considered pure white. It brightens highlights and makes your image more vibrant. Gamma controls midtones without changing black or white points. It is essential for adjusting skin tones, key subjects, and overall exposure. Output black sets the darkest output value. It softens blacks to create a cinematic feel or prevents fully black areas in broadcast footage. Output white sets the brightest output value. It softens whites for a gentle, polished look. Each parameter affects your pixels in a specific way. Input black turns all pixels at or below that value into pure black, deepening shadows but potentially losing some dark details. Input white turns all pixels at or above that value into pure white, making highlights pop but possibly clipping bright areas. Gamma brightens or darkens midtones depending on whether the value is less than or greater than 1. Output black lifts the darkest pixels slightly to create softer blacks, while output white reduces the brightest pixels to create gentler whites. Here is a simple workflow for applying Levels to typical log or flat footage. Start by setting the channel to RGB to affect the entire image. Adjust input black by moving the left triangle of the histogram to where the image data begins so shadows become pure black. Adjust input white by moving the right triangle to the end of the image data so highlights pop naturally. Adjust gamma to control midtones, brightening or darkening them as needed. Optionally adjust output black and output white to soften shadows or highlights for cinematic or stylistic looks. Finally, adjust each color channel individually to correct unwanted color casts and refine the alpha channel to strengthen or soften edges. With Levels, every shadow, highlight, and color in your footage is under your control, giving you the power to transform flat footage into something dynamic, balanced, and visually stunning.